Hello, hello. It's Friday. Welcome. Let me just copy some links. Hey, yes, I am well. Thank you very much, Crafty Doodles. Hey, Sandra, Becky, Brian, Greg, Kevin. All right, welcome, welcome. That was a weird noise. Scraggles, keep an eye on that. You just finish your work and go home? Yeah, you should totally do that. I'm here for a while. Oh, thanks for the... you mean beard or bread? A little wild down here. I need to give myself a little trim. You're going to go to Pen Club on Sunday? I actually don't know. I haven't... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've got my dad coming into town on Sunday, so I'm not positive what's going on. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't know. Chimichangas and margaritas? I mean, I do like chimichangas and margaritas. Hey, it's a Tony. What's up? What's up, other Brian? Greece. Very nice. Welcome. Come to the Super Bowl? Good luck with that in Atlanta, man. That sounds like it might be kind of rough. Also, isn't a ticket to the Super Bowl like $3,000 or something? You have a pin show in the UK in Bristol. Very nice. That would be cool. I've actually never been to the UK. You missed nothing, David. I just started up, actually. 5,000 for a ticket? I don't think I like football enough to pay $5,000 for a ticket. In fact, I'm not sure I like anything enough to pay $5,000 for a ticket. Chimichanga and margarita. I did take our applicant. So those of you who are showing up now, the reason the stream is a little bit late is that we had a job applicant in town for a position in our department, and I was responsible to take them out to lunch and take them to the airport. So, you know, we did go to Mexican though. She had a chimichanga. Nobody had a margarita though. It was a work thing. Hey Jesse, welcome. Mr. Nose. There's a Mr. Nose on my desk. Here he is, right there. He found his way like slinkily through all kinds of things to get on my desk here. He's very proud of himself, I think. I have all kinds of cameras and lights set up over here, and somehow he managed to get through them without causing a nightmare scenario. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Hey. Come here. There you go. Here. Now lick my hand. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, hi, Katie. It's a whole cat smorgasbord. Hey, get your butt off camera. That's not cool. Nobody wants that. All right. Let me just arrange some things. I just got in the house. I got home. Decided I had to take Scraggles for a walk because the poor thing has been cooped up indoors all day long while I've been gone. So she went for a little walk. It's nice outside here. 15 degrees and snowy in Philly. Ugh. Gross. Hey, Stephen, by the way, welcome. Welcome. What's in the box? This is the thing that's in the title of the video. Does the video have a title? Let me check YouTube. Let's see if it does or not. And there's a Eclipsy. Now we've seen all the animals. They've all been either on my desk or behind me. So, all right, see you, Scrags. Now you're... Cats, man. Cats. Weekly live stream? Oh, weird. So right now, after some new update, the software that I use to broadcast this thing tells me to set a title or whatever. And then, so I did, but it didn't actually do anything. So we'll call it Weekly Live Stream. With the... Cool. Now it's a new thing. All right. Any hoozle. Weekly live stream. I don't broadcast my weekly live stream. 15 and snowy, you said. Yeah, no, it's 53 and slightly cloudy. It's actually a very nice day here. Yeah, another ATL person. For sure. 60 and sunny. Good. Shelling peanuts. Aqua's trying to eat the peanuts, even though she doesn't like peanuts. Yeah, it's amazing what animals will try to do, even though they don't like a thing. 56 and sunny from South... Where's South Dakota? Dakota, maybe? Was that a mistype? Oh yeah, no, there's plenty of snow around here. Plenty of snow around these parts. So this thing behind me is actually a new backpack that I just got in the mail today. So, Independence pen that you had John Mule from Philly. First thing you ever had Mule feeling was a solid choice. Good, good. 18 in New Jersey. So this is not that kind of chat room, Tony. Dakota, big fingers on phone. I feel ya. Anybody else have this thing with the new iPhone where like you're typing away and like you end up putting a period in between two words? Like I missed the space bar and hit the period instead or something? Silly. All right. That's right. That's what I was referring to, Tony. I'm the 39 male from North Carolina. That's me. So, yep. Anyway, it's been a busy week here at the Inkdependence household. I did a couple of videos early in the week, so I hope y'all enjoyed those. Finally got around to doing the video on this this Pilot 823. And my mom called me the next day, and she's like, let's talk about that video. So now my mom wants one of these 823s. I keep trying to get her to move out here. If she does, she'll have access to an 823. And I did the video for the Tasha Ebby Shrimp ink, which is quite nice. Check that out. Things I have coming up soon. I actually can't find the bottle of this. I don't know where it could have possibly gotten off to, but Braden from Pen Chalet sent me a pair of these Lyrebird inks. These are Krishna inks that are like supposed to be everyday colors, and so there's a blue and a blue-black. These are nice. So I've got the blue and the blue-black in pens now, so I'm testing those out. They seem real good. So those are things that are coming together soon. Probably a double space. No, it's not a double space. It's a letter and a period and then another letter. No spaces at all. So it's not that. I don't know what it is, but Audrey has the same thing. Hope you're not too late. Actually, no. I just opened it up there, Cameron, a few minutes ago. So you're not late at all. Oscar, shrimp, 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 shrimp. Indeed. Indeed. I thought it was because you had small fingers. I don't know what it is, Sandra, but it's one of those things. Neil Gaiman uses an 823. He does, yeah. Somebody was talking about that in the Slack the other day, that he uses an 823, and he started using a Pilot Falcon for signing a bunch of stuff. So that's cool. Nose, come on. Stop that. He's trying to eat Kleenex. Stop it. You don't need that. You don't need that. Stop it. So anyway. Yeah, no, the 823 is a fantastic pen. Everybody should try one. There's a Masuyama broad stub on your 823. No, stop it. Yes, he's over here just like licking tissue paper. Goofy cat. I said no. So, got a mystery regalia shipment the other day with some magical nibs. That sounds dope. I don't have any of those yet. Just delicious tissues. These are the Kleenex antiviral tissues. My favorite tissues. Not a sponsor, but pretty good. Also really good for doing for like ink stuff, because that antiviral layer kind of slows down transfer from, you know, stuff from one side to the other, so you don't really get as much bleed through. So if you're wiping off nibs or soaking up stuff, pretty good. Yeah, also the Lamy 2000. Yeah, that was a while ago he said something about that, right? Yep. It's got an Elia notebook. It's turning into your ink book. I don't know about Elia. Let me look this up. E-L-I-A. Reliable Tomoe River journals made for you. Various leather covers to help protect your journal. Oh, these are nice. There we go. Elia note. There's Mr. Nose licking my hand. That's what he does when he hasn't seen me in a while. He's like, I gotta lick your hand. Got some nice dot grids, some lines, blanks. Got all kinds of that stuff. MYR. Oh, Malaysian. Oh, they're Malaysian. Interesting. Cool. I don't have any idea what that translates to in terms of cost. Let's see if it has dollars in here somewhere. Nope, no dice. Let's see. $1.99. Ringgits. Oh, $50. That's pretty normal for a nice leather cover, and those look like nice leather covers. Yeah, cool. Cool. Thanks for introducing these to us. Yeah, $50. There you go. Sorry, I had the chat covered up with the other thing. So, let's see. Like an ad for Kleenex. Yeah, it would be if they paid me. That'd be dope. See the pics in Slack? Yeah, I did see some pictures in Slack. Did he just send you those for funsies? Because that sounds cool. You can buy a box of used tissues now. Get out of here. A Flex 1.1 stub and a fine-ish cursive italic sequel. Sounds dope. Hey, stop it. You don't need to do that. Stop. No. Stop. Come on. Let's get down. Goofy cat. He's got to chew on a box now. Ugh. 5 pages of 7 C's left. Hey, I said stop. There's a tag over there that he wants. Yikes. Daryl and Kelly's Mountain. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. Ellie is made by the Nanami factory. Oh, cool. Cool. Lotion tissues are the best tissues. I never use those. I don't like to put... I don't know. It feels gross. Yeah, delicious everything. That's right. Hey, Troy. How's it going, man? Thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, I saw some of those 7Cs at Philly, and I don't really know anything about them because I don't ever go to that Nanami. I don't go to that site very often, so. What is this? Oh, you can get used tissues. Here's what Jesse linked me. Company sells $80 used tissues so people can choose when to get sick. Wow. How's that for a... Wow. That's crazy. Don't do that, y'all. That is silly. So I saw some 7Cs at Philly. I think it was Drum Ghouls that had them, and they were like $30, I guess, for a notebook. And I didn't get one because I didn't know anything about them. But it turns out they're pretty good. Yeah, it is. Pets try to eat things they're not supposed to today, for sure. Tough to cut out a stubborn cat. Yeah, I know. That one is, he's being stubborn, man. But whatever. Whatever. Let's see. I'll be moving on to the hippo until I find something at the LA show. Yeah. Yeah, hippos are real thick. That ought to keep you in pages for a little while. Oh, the used tissue thing? Yeah, it is gross. What am I drinking? Today, I haven't had a beer in a long time, and I have a bunch in my fridge, so today I'm drinking Leinenkugel Snowdrift Vanilla Porter. There we go. Pretty good. Robust porter aged on real vanilla. Yep, nice and dark. No real head or anything on this. A little bit of foam at the top, but not much. Anyway, it's a nice winter sort of brew. Who carries a few to the shows. Wonder if they bought a pallet from the name. I don't know. Don't know. Probably. So, yeah, I wonder what you do with those tissues. Like, are you supposed to eat them or something? Woof. When flu season comes around, you should be able to get sick on your terms, LA-based company states online. We believe using a tissue that carries a human sneeze is safer than needles or pills. I mean, yeah, but friggin' gross, man. Anyway, that's gnarly and people are dumb. Anyway. Yeah. So I have no new pin things this week. Yeah, nothing. I've been using this a whole lot, which is my Mark 1 rollerball. So that's for Jessie. You know, she likes to click. And this is not how the cold virus works. Look, people are dumb, you know? Whenever you leave residue on your nibs. No, the antiviral one doesn't have like medication or anything in it. It's just a regular tissue, but it's got like a layer of stuff in between that keeps the stuff from passing through. So you can like sneeze through it or whatever. No, it doesn't have anything on it. And if it does, it would leave like antiviral residue, which I guess would be okay. But anyway, yeah, I've been using this this Mark 1. Shoot, what's the company that makes these things? Shoot, can't remember. Anywho, this Mark 1 is very nice. Shoot, they made the Pano book. Studio Neat, that's what it is. I've been using this quite a bit. Yeah, thanks, Tony. And I've given this to a bunch of people to check out, and every time I hand this to somebody, they're like, wow, this is a nice pen. It's just one of those pens that people see and like go ka-chunk, and they're like, yeah, this is dope. So, especially non-pen people. I've handed it to a bunch of non-pen people, and they've been all about it. So that one's real good. The other thing I've been using a lot is this, which is my this MYU that I got recently from my good friend Tammy. There we go. Look at that integrated nib. It's gorgeous and awesome. The thing about this one, no, non-pen people don't care about a lot of the same stuff that like he doesn't really care about fountain pens, and for example, but he does like a good design, and that's a good design. But look at that nib there. So this pen was giving me all kinds of crazy hard starts and stuff. It just wasn't getting ink to the nib. It was really frustrating because this is a pen that was on my like quasi grail pen list for a long time, and I wasn't enjoying it. So I did what you do for a pen that's got like hard starts and all that sort of jazz, and I really gave it the whole 9 yards cleaning, because when I got this pen, I was so excited to use it that I just popped a cartridge in it, and I never really tried it or never cleaned it out or whatever. So I had this cartridge in it. This is a Pilot blue cartridge, totally normal blue cartridge. Which you can see I used like, a third of it or something, and then it stopped working. So I squished water through it. I didn't give it to my wife to fix, actually, because I was like, I'm gonna see what I can do, and if I can't do it, I'll give it to Audrey, because that would have been the next step. But this should be just like I was hoping it was just a cleaning issue. So I put Pen Flush through it. I actually like set it in a little vial of Pen Flush and put it in the ultrasonic to sit for a while, and like ran stuff through it, flushed it out again, put new ink in it. Now it's got a converter. This is it's got one of those Lyrebird Krishna inks in there, and this is, I think, regular blue from them, and it writes beautifully. It's a great pen now. I'm like, man, that's super weird. I guess it was just dirty. And then I was looking at this cartridge, because I was like, well, maybe I should squish the ink out of this cartridge, because like this Pilot blue was not exciting to me. And so I look inside, and look at that stuff. That's actually what every Pilot cartridge has in there, which is like this little disc that's affixed in there. And when you put it on the pen, there's a little thing on this side that goes chunk. And what it does is it swivels that disc generally. You can take the disc out if you want, but you gotta have like needle nose pliers or something. And so I just leave them in there, but this one somehow rotated itself back around. I don't know how that happened, but it had effectively shut itself off. You've totally had that happen with the cartridge flat before, Pilot and Parallel. See, I've never had that happen. It's totally crazy, but I'm not the only person. I just didn't even think to look until I was going to get rid of the ink in the cartridge. But I guess I've still got this cartridge. It's resealed. So anyway, whatever. I was tired of that ink anyway, and I'm now using this. Let me see if I can get Mr. Nose to move a little bit, and I'll show you what ink is in there. Paper that I can write on. Why, thank you, Schnoz. I appreciate it. He was licking my face. This ink is... Oh, this is actually... Whoops. I actually have the wrong ink in here. Or I told you the wrong ink. This is Three Oysters Min. This isn't Lyrebird after all, but... see now... Whoa! Cat, you gotta stop. I know, Katie. You can't just jump up here whenever you want. It's dangerous. But now it starts up with no problem at all. It writes incredibly smoothly. It's a beautiful little nib. And this Min from Three Oysters is a nice dark blue. That's this one. Min. It's like a little 18 ml bottle. Very nice bottle, actually. Let me take this out. I'll show you. That's the bottle. Just says Min. I don't really know anything else about this, but nice little 18 ml bottle. Kind of reminds me of those little Irishizuku bottles, but it is different. The Irishizuku bottles are 15 ml. They're even less. They're skinnier. They have the same kind of profile, but it's a smaller bottle. Smaller, more different bottle. But so a little bit more than the 15 ml Irishizukus, but not much. A little bit less than the new Sailor bottles. So anyway, that's what I've been using lately. Nice pen. One day I'll have one. Yeah, man. It's a good pen. It's a good pen. You just got to find the right price on those things, because they can be very expensive. I got a good deal on it, but it was nice. Let's see. A wonderful weekend. All right. See you later, Oscar. Take care. What is it again? That is a Pilot MYU. They haven't made them in a long time. And actually, here's an interesting thing about it. Somewhere here, right here, it actually says when it was made. So if you look closely, it was made in 1974. There's a tiny little date marker there. There we go. 1974. It's got a medium nib. They have some of these Pilot pens have cool markings on them like that. They'll tell you. I think some of them will actually get you down to like the date that it was made or something. This one says, I think, is that an H or an M? H174. So I think this is like, I think the H1 is probably a factory or something like that. But anyway, when I told my friends this pen was made in 1974, they were kind of astounded that a pen from 1974 would look this good and be made this well. So, you know, cool stuff, man. MYU. Mike Wanky Yankee. Mike Yankee. What's you? Uranium? I actually don't know the phonetic for you. Somebody will tell me in the chat, I'm sure. So, all right. So that was my pen usage for right now. Let me grab this bag. Uniform. Duh. Uniform. Yep. Mike Yankee uniform. MYU. So this is a backpack that I've been waiting for a while. It was a Kickstarter project. I forget when I actually signed up for this thing. It was, I think, not quite a year ago or something, but it's been a long time. This is the, come on, piss off, nose. This is the Boundary Errant. You can see the Errant there. It's actually quite a nice box it comes in. I wasn't expecting anything this fancy, but it's got this like this launch edition here, which you can't see because it's blown up by the camera. There you go, launch edition. It says it's one of 9,693. Nose, come on. Come on. Go. Scooch. Thank you. Each of the parts that I got came in these like nice recyclable bags with these QC inspection stickers and all that kind of stuff. So pretty nice stuff. Put that away. I got two parts here. So Boundary does these very complicated bags. And this is the smaller one. Brad Dowdy, the pen addict, got the Boundary Pima system, which is this giant bag with all these things that like latch onto it and all that. I haven't used this bag yet because I got it right before I had to leave to go to work. So I've only kind of taken it out of the packaging and like played around with it a little bit. It's kind of on the heavy side. I haven't taken the tags off it yet because I'm honestly not 100% sure I'm going to keep it. There are a couple of things I'm a little disappointed about it. So it's got pretty nice straps on the back. I'm a little bit dubious about this situation because sometimes this like net stuff can fray and then it's just like rips, which I don't love. But it has a nice handle here for carrying sideways. I've actually found to be pretty useful in a lot of cases on some of my other bags. It has a nice zipper here for like a hidden compartment style situation. The problem with this compartment is that it's really too small for me to get a hand in. So if I stick something in there and it slides to the bottom of this pocket, I don't know how I'm going to get it out because my hand doesn't, like I can't get any more than this in there. Which I mean, I guess it means that nobody's going to stick their hands in there and steal some stuff, but maybe at some point take some pictures of that $35 Timbuktu. Yeah, that Timbuktu is pretty nice, man. It was a good buy on your part. It had one of the gimmicks that the Boundary company has on here is this magnet system. So a lot of the attachments on here are, if I can get it, there we go, there's the right side. They go snap, and then they have a magnet and these little hookety guys on the back. Right in there you can see. And so those are pretty secure. This is the chest strap, but it just kind of snaps together. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. The straps seem good. These things seem fine. It's got a little waist belt, which you can take off. I really like if you can take off a waist belt It has this little clip because I don't use a waist belt all that much, and it just kind of gets in the way otherwise. But this is a nice thick waist belt, so it feels like it's going to be good. And I'm glad I can remove it. Sometimes you can kind of tuck them away, but this one you can just take off entirely, which is pretty dope. Has a water bottle pocket on this side, which is cool. It's actually a pretty big pocket. You could probably put more than a water bottle, and it actually has little stretchy things here to let you expand it a bit and kind of pull back. They show them carrying tripods and stuff here too, so you have this strap that you can unhook and then rehook to the front in case you want to put something tall on there. And I do sometimes carry a tripod, so that might be pretty useful. On the other side, you've got this cool thing, which is a really nice little pouch. This has a one of these magnetic attachments up in here, and demagnetizing over time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are pretty, like, they feel like neodymium magnets. They're pretty hard, but I mean, even if that's actually not magnetic, I think the little hooks would be enough. But yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty tough little magnet, I think. We'll see how it goes, though. Inside here, it's not just like an opening, and it doesn't go into the body of the bag, but you have a couple little, let's see if I can get the angle right. There you go. You have a couple little bits of organization. You've got a way to get into the inside of the bag if you want. This is like, I guess it could be a pen loop if you wanted to stick a pen on there. So pretty nice little gadget there. And this, I think, is for an accessory. You can buy like one of those keychain things, and then I'll show you what goes on there in just a little bit. But that's pretty cool. Oh, the material this is made out of is X-Pack. So it's got all these little like crisscrosses. This is a sailcloth, and it's pretty tough. It's very tough and very waterproof. So that's why I went for this one. It's a little bit more of an expensive option, but you know, I was thinking it might be pretty good, but we'll see how it goes. And then the top of this is really interesting. So got a couple of nose hairs here. The top of this, you pull down. This is a little bit fiddly because I've got it strapped. I've got it packed up, but come on. Also, I've only done it twice, but see, these little nipple-looking guys go inside these, and so this is magnetic and it hooks on, so it's got a little bit of a groove. And so when this is actually got an insert in the top of it that I put in. This is their photo insert, which has these. It's kind of a bucket situation. So it's got like little dividers in there, like you would have maybe on a Peak Design or something like that. It's kind of like that. Then this is a zippery deal. Let me actually just take that out. See if I can. Snaps on the front. And let's pull it up here. If I can get this out. Top latches are clever. Yeah, they're kind of clever, but they're a little bit fiddly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes over time. Right now, I'm like, I don't know, they might be a little fiddly. But it's a matter of getting used to them, I think, as well. Come out. All right. So this is the photo insert thing. It has these little snaps on the front, and those snap into the front of the bag. And then it has more of those little magnetic closures and a couple of nipple-y things on the inside here. And then you can zip it closed. It's actually got strap things here, so you want to carry it on a strap, you can. Maybe you just want to carry this as a camera bag, so you can take it out and take it with you. I thought that was pretty cool, and you can remove these guys. This is actually stiff. It came with, if you can see in here, this thing that goes along the front is actually a separate piece that Velcros in itself. So this can be like kind of collapsible, or it can be hard. So it's an interesting little bag thing. All looks like too much effort. I mean, you don't want to take it out in and out all the time. You want to kind of leave it in. But the top slips into this little flat bit, which Velcros itself closed. So if you want to close this guy up, you kind of catch. Let's see if I can get it to do it on its own. Actually, that worked pretty well. I don't know. I'm not used to it yet, and so it's a little bit fiddly. But anyway, so that kind of gives stiffness and dimension to the bag when you put it in there. But it's an interesting piece. I haven't taken the tag off that either. Inside here, you've got a couple of little, hooks if you want them. Those are the little magnetic nipply guys. That's kind of all that's in the front of this. You got this nice. This is one of those nice like soft pockets. It's not super soft, but it's like fabric-y, kind of denim-y on the inside. But yeah, this stuff is all like this is good materials. Like, yeah. Yeah, it is the kind of bag I have to use for a while though. It doesn't seem very adjustable though to different size loads. This thing, no, it's kind of like this is what it uses. Like, I mean, you can take these in and out and put them in different places so you have different amounts of space. It's meant to carry cameras and lenses, so you like put a camera across the top and then a couple of lenses on the sides. Nose, come on, man. This cat, dude. So, anyway, and then inside here you get into the interior of the bag, which is a nice mustard gold yellow. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's not all that big. I don't think this is going to be really a travel bag. Here's the other thing about this, which is kind of cool. Nose wants the box. He wants to get in that box, man. He loves it. The other cool thing that this does, and one of the things that I think was kind of sold me on it, is that the whole back panel zips down. So there's another one of these little magnet guys here. I'm actually not entirely sure what this magnet's for. Like, it catches itself, which is cool. I don't really know why it's there. And you can stuff it away behind this in a Velcro space if you want to. But this all comes down. And so this gives you access to the inside of the bag, which is neat. You have a couple little mesh pockets on the sides, like inside bottle pockets, basically, which are kind of cool. You have a pocket up here. Look at that guy. And then on this side, you have a couple of webby pockets. You have another one of these magnet guys, which is actually kind of a bitch to take apart. Come on now. Because it's also got those hooks. I kind of wish it didn't have the hooks, but it is cool that it catches and like clicks itself closed. And I think with some use, I'll see, there we go. I'm already getting better at it, so it's not bad. So you take this down and you have another magnet here, which closes up the compartment you would put a... let's see, is that webby pocket big enough for a Knox Sinclair? Let's see. These? Let's see. Yep, holds a Sinclair just fine. So a pair of Sinclairs. Yep, you could totally do a pair of Sinclairs if you wanted to. And they've got enough give to them that you can put probably... just a full Sinclair I think would be good. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, good clicking. And you have another magnet in here. These are really strong magnets. And then this is where you'd put a tablet, and then you have a laptop storage space back here. So, too many pockets for you. Yeah, it's kind of got a lot of pockets. Although, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count those, and then these right here. It actually doesn't have that many pockets. This is like 4 or 5 pockets. There's that one on the side, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably use it around the house. Maybe I'll like cram some stuff in there. Is a pair of Sinclairs a Sin pair? I think it is. There's a Claire. You can't fit a whole Claire in here. You can put some of a Claire in here though, probably. But yeah, I'll probably pack it up and see what fits and all that kind of stuff, and we'll see how it goes. I'll probably have like a more thorough review on the channel once I figure out like what it's good for and what it's not at all good for. But anyway, I got that. So that's the Boundary Errant. And these are between... Actually, I don't know what the price is retail because I got it on Kickstarter, so it was significantly cheaper. So I did get a good deal on it, I think. Well, anyway, I hope I did. But anyway, there you go. You know what they'll be charging? Looks like what you need. I'd rather not be chopped up and blended. Yeah, you know what? I don't. Let's go and look at the webpage. See what it says. Let's see. Let's see. Pull up a Firefox here. Let's make this bigger. Actually, let's just move it over here so we can still see the chat. Hey, all right. So, the Errant pack from Boundary Supply. Looks like it starts at $119, so that's not crazy, actually. So this is the other... yeah, so $150 looks like the full price, and it looks like these are sort of pre-orders. So it looks like $150 is going to be more like the normal price. Oh, I forgot about a thing, but I'll show you that in a sec. So this is actually the original one I was going to get, was this this kind of tan color, and it looks pretty dope, but I wasn't sure about the... Oh, here are some other things you can get. So this is actually an insert, another photo block insert that goes in the bottom of that pack, like where I just showed you. Like when you take the back down, there's a couple of strips of Velcro that this attaches to. But you can get it in slate blue, which is pretty cool. They've got a black, of course. But this Himasa tan, I think, is really good looking. So the one I got... Oh, and this... Yeah, so this is that photo insert. And full price on this is going to be $60. I don't think I paid that much for it, but... yeah, you can get a strap and stuff. These are all like different versions, I think, of this. Because originally it didn't have a lid. And then they have this one with the buttons on it. And that's not the way it is anymore either. This is the current version. But, yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, it looks like... And this is what I thought I was getting, which was this like little bucket without a zipper or anything, and just kind of go in there, sit in there, and be, you know, static. So let's see if they have the an aux compartment. What's this? This is cool. Oh, so this is like an extra little compartment thing that goes on the front of your bag. So where it has these little attachment points. Oh, this is neat. I don't think they actually had this when I was looking at my bag, but that looks pretty dope. Look at that little guy. Holds a tablet and some stuff. Turns into a sling bag. Oh man, now I need that. Anyway, let's see. Do they have the X-Pack version? The X-Pack version doesn't look like it's actually on the site right now. Yeah, this is 5000 Kodra nylon, which is some pretty nice stuff. Big YKK zippers, Stormguard zippers, that's all true. Yeah, I don't see the one with the X-Pack, but it costs a bit more. I had to pay a little bit extra to get the X-Pack. But X-Pack's cool stuff, so, you know. It's like a fanny pack for your pack. Yeah, it's like a little backpack for my backpack. Yo, dog, I heard you like backpacks. I don't think they cut corners on quality. I do think, so there's, like, the thing that bothers me about this a little bit is that this lid, while it's cool, oh, and it also zips. So if you want this lid to be totally waterproof, you just zip this thing around. It's kind of hard to do while keeping it on the camera. And while it's empty, because it gets all floppity. But this all zips closed, and then you just close that. Oh, actually, that closed really well. I think with a little bit of getting used to, I'm going to, yeah, that actually worked pretty good, so. Am I going to review it? Yeah, definitely. This is just like a first look. But the problem is when I have that photo insert in here, it puffs out, and then if you zip it, you can't really close this. Like, they need some more slack here or something. I don't really know how they would do it, but I feel like that's a change that needs to be made. But otherwise, this thing is, like, pretty bomb-proof. I wouldn't worry about quality being bad. Here's the other thing about this that I forgot, and that's that it has a pocket down here. So the whole bottom of this bag unzips, and you have this, like, nice waterproof interior thing. And they actually sell a cooler for this. You can, it holds like 6 or 8 beers or something. But you can like put your dirty ass shoes in there. You can throw beers in there. I kind of wanted to get the cooler, but I was like, do I need a cooler that holds 6 beers to put in my backpack? That seems silly. It's fully waterproof. I think it is. I haven't like stuck it in the shower or anything, but it's made of X-Pack. It's got these storm guards. Look at these zippers. These are storm guard zippers from YKK. They are like coated in this crazy rubberized stuff. So this is, yeah, if this was not waterproof, I would be shocked, frankly. It's got the waterproofy materials that you want in a waterproof bag. So I think so. But yeah, it's got a lot of modularity to it. In fact, Boundary stuff is all like very modular. There's always things you can put on it. The PIMA system, P-I-M-A. I'll show that, Brian. The PIMA system is actually all modular stuff, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I can find that X-Pack version. I want to know what they're going to sell that for. It's got 3M reflective stuff. Tech specs. Let's see. How big is this thing? Do they give me... It's a 24 liter, it says. It doesn't feel like a 24 liter. It feels a little bit smaller, but, you know. So, yeah, 2 liters on the little thing. Shipping, warranty. Lifetime guarantee if product ever fails as a result of defects in materials, workmanship, or repair or replace. That's cool. And it's a good company from what I hear, so I wasn't worried about signing up for this. I figure if I don't like it, I can send it back or, you know, something of that nature. Let me see if I can find this X-Pack thing. The Errant pack. Ah, here it is. So here's the X-Pack Errant. They actually changed. It's a different item on the site. Here we go. So this one looks like full price is $199, and it starts at $159 for now. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think that's actually about what I paid for it. So, black and brown? What's this? What? Oh, X-Pack black, buckthorn brown. This doesn't make much sense. Anyway, it's showing you different things you can do. Oh yeah, there's a multicam. I got the gray. Oh, the brown is the inside. Okay. Yeah. So I got the gray, which is this one. So yeah, it looks like ship date March 15th. So, you know, this is a pretty nice pack. We'll see how it goes. I gotta use it a little bit to see if it's good. Gotta use it a little bit, but I do like that you point out it can hold a Sinclair or two. That's a nice feature, especially for a pen guy who takes this stuff to shows. I might take it to a show. We'll see how it goes. What am I going to use it for? I carry a bag a lot of the time. So, I mean, like I go to school most days of the week right now. And I'm always carrying different amounts of stuff. There's another cat back there. That's Katy Perry. You'll see her a whole lot. What's up? Oh, it's 5:45. She thinks it's time to eat. So, yeah, I throw... I've always got a laptop, usually a tablet, sometimes more. So, like, today was a really light day. I took this thing with me. I probably would have taken that if I'd had time. But this is a Peak Design Everyday Messenger. And this thing is great. This is their bigger messenger. I think overall, I think the Peak Design is nicer, but the Boundary is a little bit cheaper. So right now I have a coffee cup in here, and I have this thing, which is my my swivel, SWIVL. It's like this little robot thing. You put a camera, you mount any kind of camera or a laptop or something, and you put like a marker on your neck, and it follows you around and takes the audio. So it's great for videotaping calls. I've got my Kernow leather goods in here with that notebook. I've got paper from the talk. Around the back, I have a couple of tablets in here. So, I mean, that's like the least I carry. Usually, I've got this Rotorfaden Taschenbegleiter. Rotorfaden Taschenbegleiter, which is a fun thing to say, right? I don't know if I showed this on the stream before. I don't know if I have. Somebody tell me in the chat if I've shown it. If you want to see what's inside a Rotorfaden Taschenbegleiter, I'm happy to show you. Also, I'd like to say Rotorfaden Taschenbegleiter a few more times, if I have the option. So, what am I keeping my Kernow at the moment? No, I can't say it with a British accent, but really you ought to say it with a German accent. In my Kernow right now, I only have one thing because I put a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I will. I think I have. Well, I'll show it again anyway. So I put most of my stuff in here because this one actually only has one notebook, and it's got it's a Logical Prime. This is the notebook that I've been using for our job search. It's right about half full right now of various like interview notes and all kinds of stuff that I've been taking. So this is the one that goes with me to job things right now. I'm not sure what I'll use it for long term. I was using it for my for all the stuff that's in this Rotorfaden Taschenbegleiter. I don't know how long it took you to figure out how to say that. Oh, it's actually really easy because it's German, and in German you say all the letters. So if you just like look at the letters and then say them, that's pretty much what it is. You love your Rotorfaden? They're cool, right? They are expensive is the only thing. Yeah, it's an A5. Yeah, actually these are the same size. These two. Rotorfaden calls it their generous A5, but it's the same size as the Kernow A5. All right, let's look at the other thing. Never mind, it won't quite do it. So it won't quite fit under here because I got the camera too close. But this is the little elastic. It's got this like clear thing in the middle. It's pretty nice elastic. You found yours used? Yeah, I did too. I actually bought this from Tammy Sager. So inside here, you have this like, well, the outside is this real nice leather. This is a very soft and good feeling leather. You know, it's a little bit marked up. This is actually third hand at least. But you got this leather on the outside. The inside is a wool felt. It's got various pockets. You can get them in various, various formats. I keep some sticky notes up here. These sticky notes, these Post-it notes are awesome. They're like whole back Post-it notes, basically. So you got this little tab, and the rest of it's glued. Cool, right? Anyway, so I got that. And then I have 3 notebooks in here right now. I have my, this is the Jabun Techo planner with my Esterbrook Totally Vintage phone on the front. Little note here to tell people this thing about virtue ethics. Got a Pen is Mightier sticker. Thank you very much. Rickshaw. I've also got this Midori Traveler planner in here. I'm running 2 planners at the same time right now because I want to see how they do next to each other. And then I have a Franklin Christoph Vagabond insert. And this is just all kinds of notes from talks and philosophy club meetings and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's the things that go in here. The way that this stuff is kept in here is really cool. It's got these little clips. I flip these up. There's one. I'm going to take this out. And then these clips are like built in, sort of. You can remove them, but they're sort of built into the lining. So if you want to have fewer things in there and not have the like elastic bands in a lot of these Traveler things, these clips are real cool. And they do make these so you can put them in different places, but this just has a single. So that's the clip. It's a very nice spring-loaded clip. Any hoozle. And I usually kind of keep them clipped more or less where I'm working because that helps it stay open. But yeah, that's what's in. Oh, and in the back, this just has one flap. You could throw a small tablet like an iPad mini or a Kindle or something back there. You can take a notebook and stick the back cover in there if you want to have it like a more traditional folio. Or if you have like a hippo or something you want to put in there, because that would totally hold it if you take out these other things. Anyway, so that's the... Oh, and then to match the interior, I have a 849. Caran d'Ache 849 ballpoint. So, you want that sticker? You missed them in Philly? Yeah, they ran out in Philly, and they actually had to take them off the table because people were just stealing them. You were only supposed to get them, I think, if you bought a pen, or maybe that was the shirt. I don't know, one way or the other. They actually sent me a bunch of them the other day. They are right around here somewhere. Here we go. Carrie, if you ever watch this, y'all really overpacked the crap out of this. Disregardless. I didn't say that, did I? Oof. That's a horrifying word. They sent me a FedEx package with a like a folded up box that was all taped together so that all these would stay to send this envelope with stickers in it. What do you think of the 849 ballpoint? I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it would be good for outside work. I think I'd get something a little bit tougher, like a... where's the pen I was going to show you? The light all on my face here. Huh, it's not in here. I'll get like a TI Bolt or something like that. TI Scribe Bolt. Those are pretty darn good. Maybe like a Black Mark 1 or something. The 849 is nice, but it's... like, it's small, and I don't know about this mechanism. Like, I don't think you want to get a bunch of dirt or something in there, you know? But I do like I like the refill just fine. Some people don't love the Goliath refill this comes with, but I think it's okay. I think we're just going to stand some rain. Oh, it could take some rain. Yeah, I don't think any rain's going to hurt this. It's like aluminum or something. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. But yeah, so that might be good. And it's small. It'll just fit in a pocket. It is kind of small if you have big hands. Like, this is pretty small. But it's pretty much shaped like a pencil. It's a nice little pen. I dig it. Opinions vary, so get your hands on one first, but I dig it. Howdy, Stanley Tan. Welcome. You said on Instagram you wanted to get them with a pen purchase starting this week. Okay, cool. So here are all the stickers. You have the phone one that I already had. You have the cool typewriter one, which they were out of, or I totally would have taken, I think. Or maybe I was trying to decide between them. I ended up getting the phone. Anyway, I like them both. You got this nice old-timey car. You have this dope little pocket watch. A nice Esterbrook logo. And there's this train one that says full steam ahead. Cool, right? So, yeah, they're neat. I dig them. Dig them. Let's see. Yeah, good. So, yes, they sent me all these stickers. I actually need to get in touch with Carrie because I forgot to tell him. I was like, I'm going to tell him, man, that is really overpacked, bro. And they could have sent this They could have sent this with a stamp instead of, you know, FedEx or whatever. But Esterbrook, man, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Kenro. High nose. You want to come up here? Come on. No? All right. Now that I want him to come over, he's not gonna. Don't have any of the Esterbrook stickers? Well, you gotta get some of those, Jesse. Dang. If you don't, I'll send you a couple because we're pals. Pals. What was I using today? Yeah, I talked about that a little bit earlier, Stanley. I've been using the Studio Neat Mark 1 rollerball because it's good for all kinds of stuff, and mostly carrying this MYU. It's Pilot MYU. The other thing I've been carrying is something I was showing last week, which is the Franklin Christoph 46. I got to give this back to him probably very quickly. Maybe I'll give it to him on. You missed it? That's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I gotta give this back because this isn't mine, and they don't have many of these IPOs left. So I'm gonna do a quick review of it probably over this weekend, and that'll be, then I'll give it back. So if you want one of these IPOs at the cheaper price, which I think is like $125, $135, something like that, you can still get them. But I guess there aren't that many left. I don't know what the number is, but the 46 is a real nice pen. I dig it. It's a really good size. Get an SD tap. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And now you're looking at rotor fans. You might as well get one, man. I mean, you got to put your Masubi in something, right? There you go. Adore yours. Good. Good. You adore yours. Oh, you're rotor fadden, Claire, I guess. Just trying to spend all your money on paper goods this week. Yeah, put a Masubi in a rotor fadden. Yeah, you could. I mean, then you wouldn't. Yeah, you'd still see the front if you put the back in there, or you just like clipped it in. Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, it's got a VAC 700R and a Fountain K in the mail. Very nice. Yeah, the 700R is a good pen. I think it's underrated, actually. Got one of those right here. I'm a fan of the 700R. This is a Califolio ink. This is I don't remember the name of it. It's one of the oranges. Masubi do fit in a rotor fadden? Well, there you go. There you go. It's nice that Claire's here to help, huh? So helpful. I knows. I have R&K Morinda in it one right now. Yeah, you know, I like R&K Morinda. I think it's a very nice ink. I may be about to say something that you can't unhear or unsee, but Roaring Klingner Morinda really looks like ketchup to me. Like, every time I look at it, I'm like, it's like I'm writing with ketchup. So, yep. Very ketchupy. Another coloring has been delivered. Good. Fountain pen crowds are the best. That is accurate. Claire is a joy and a pleasure. That's true. Dark brown or light brown? Let me see if I have a rotor fadden here that I can go back to. No, I don't. Let me pull them up. Full custom. It does look like ketchup? Good, I'm glad. Glad I am not wrong. Taschenbeleider Configurator. Alright, let's help Tony spend some money. Oh, Baumkuchen? Wow, you got this whole configurator, man. So the outside, format, let's say generous A5. That seems fine. Outside material, here is light brown leather. Really? You're not going to change? Let's do red. Engraving, none. Huh. It's always changed before. Depressing. Going to jet pens. Oh yeah. This is the one I would have gotten. Right there. This is the one. 160 bucks. These things ain't cheap, but yeah, gorgeous. What do I got in here? Yep, those are nice. It's a nice setup. It says A4, but I don't think it's really an A4. I think it's probably an A5. Yep, that's what I would go for. That one right there. Beautiful. Yeah, rotor fountains are expensive. That's why you got to get them secondhand if you're me. So juicy in the Eco Bra with the VAC 700 stub. Looks beautiful and normal. Yeah, the VAC 700 stub, that's actually what I have too. We're twinsies. I think it's kind of dry. Yeah. Yeah, the red strap is hot. Don't like leather in general. You don't have to get leather. They come in all kinds. You're really screwed. They have a really cool one that has... it's called dance floor material. And it's what they make for ballet floors, which is like this cool plasticky stuff. Let's see if they have it on jet pens here. You also get them like all felt or something like that. No, they don't have it on jet pens. But they do have a dance floor material, so you know. You know, so with the $320 impulse buy, that's a big impulse buy right there. Probably should be a bit more dry. I mean, that's not ironic. That's good for you. Check my DMs. Are you sliding into my DMs? Is that what's going on here? What do we have here? Rotor Fed and Taschenbeleider. Instagram. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, here we go. Well done. So, here, for example, I was clicking on the wrong thing. That's the dance floor right there. Dark suede gray inside, but that's the dance floor. You can get all kinds of different patterns and like printed things. Look how custom you can make these suckers. Super cool. Look at that thing. Well, how cool that is. But yeah, oh man, they make pretty stuff. That's looks like a blue leather, I think. Mint and curcuma. Anywho's also this like yellowy green interior. They call it does it say? It doesn't say what it is. But it's like a spice. I forgot. Turmeric. Yep. Put a 1.1 Goulet stub and you say, oh yeah, that's a good thing to do. Vegan leather comes from hipster cows. You know, I don't know if Noodler's nibs fit in the 700R because I hate Noodler's nibs. If anything, I'd be taking them out and putting something good in there. But I mean, probably. They're usually like number 6, so. Metal lathe is multiple Nakayas? Oof. Yeah, the 1.1 stub is a that they sell at Goulet, and at Anderson is a Yovo stub. So I don't know what they cost there, but you can get them in a lot of places. So I'd say find the one that's cheapest for you. Man, now you got me looking at these darn rotor fun. All right, fine. I will follow you. I followed him. 1.1 flex stub. Look at you flexing your flex stub there, Brian Chu. Flexing that flex stub. Used it all day. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, Ian Schoen just announced that he's moving to Philly. Which I already knew, because I knew a thing, but moving to Philly. Weird flex, but okay. Yep. That is weird. That is a weird flex. I never think to use the weird flex meme, but I like it. I like it. Indeed. Nakai's your ultimate Japanese grail pens. I get it. To change the feed on the sequel, though, Ralph made it so wet that it drips. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's how he would say that's tuned to perfection. If ink doesn't just fall out of the dumb thing, he's done it wrong. Every nib is a flex nib once. You know that's my tagline. Definitely don't look at the Ascending Dragon. Yeah, Ascending Dragon is one that Brian has really been all over for quite a while. I am fortunately safe from that one. It doesn't appeal. Hey, Styligraphica, have I used this Tilt Form Cosmos? I don't even know what the hell that is. Oh, nope. I haven't. It seemed a little gimmicky to me. Like, I'm not sure I want my pen to work that way. Here's what it does. This is the still form Cosmos. That's the matte. Oh. Titanium. Cosmos is the model, right? Yeah, whatever. We'll just take this one. Huh. I can't click on it at all, huh? Weird. So what it does is it's got a magnet in... Oh, I guess I can. It's got a magnet in here, and so when you want to open the pin, you just push it closed. It's kind of a nice little thing, but... Nah. You should enter your current memes in your class. I mean, I do like to throw them down every once in a while, but I feel like if I use them too often, the kids will think that I'm trying to be cool. So, I don't know why you got moderated there, Stanley, but I fixed it. I'm trying not to look at something, the more you will. Yeah. Homo sapiens Dark Ages. Yeah, the Dark Ages is pretty okay. I used to have a Homo sapiens as like the pin. I'm like, I gotta have one of those, but I don't really have to have one now. I don't know why. I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of got off it. I don't know. Something weird going on here. Let me. Is that this? Nope. I feel like I look strange. Backlight compensation. That's a little better. I still feel kind of red though. My face isn't actually this red. Whoa, what'd I do? Whoops. There I am. How do you do, fellow kids? Indeed. Yeah, I don't want to get into fellow kids shite. There we go. I kept hitting the wrong button. I don't want to get into fellow kids territory. Brightness, contrast, saturation. I think I'm too saturated. There we go. That's more like what my face looks like. Let's give myself a little bit more sharpness. There we go. Super sharp. It makes me look like I've got pimples over my face. I don't. That's better. Okay, now I feel like I look weirder. Every time they do an update on this darn OBS, it gets all weird. What color are my nails? They're nail colored. Shocking, right? Audrey was telling people on the Slack that I often paint my toenails. And it's true. I do. I don't pedicure details. Oh, I don't have any. Audrey was saying I have my nails painted, my toenails painted like 90% of the time because I like color, y'all, and it feels fancy. But I don't now, and I haven't for a while actually. You're right though. My feet are boring. I probably ought to fix that. Serious two-tone beard. Yeah, it does look. It does look like that. I don't think I do. I think it's just it's an artifact of the light. My beard's actually all the same color, except for like there's like a few gray hairs. But yeah, I think in messing with my webcam, I did get some serious two-tone. Let me see if I can fix that. Almost definitely the youngest one here at 22. It's not really pedi season. You know, I've never had a pedicure. That's what they were talking about in Slack was pedicures and all that kind of stuff. Frosted tips. Yeah, man, it's the 90s. I gotta get them frosted tips, son. Let's see. Maybe the gain's too high? This doesn't appear to do anything. I don't know. That's got to be sound or something. Brightness? Maybe this is a little too low or too high. Hey! Stop it. Cat is clawing at my carpets. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, whatever. That's what I'm going to look like right now. The Scotty pins scare me towards reliability. I don't know. They're pretty reliable. Like, if you get a nib that's good, they work fine. So. Not a fan of petties. Take too much contorting. You got to do contortions? I don't know. 22, you could be my son. You could be Brian's son. And Brian looks like he's 22. He has not aged in the last 20, 30 years, I don't think. Evan Hansen's 19? Wow, look at you. So young. Oh, man. 2 decades on that. Visconti pens. In the spring, though. Oh, yeah, I don't really do petties. It's not really a thing for me. Just never done. I mean, Audrey doesn't go get them either. So it's not like she's like, I'm going to get a pedicure. And I'm like, bye. That just doesn't, I don't know. We just don't do it. You know what I like? I like pictures of kids doing Legos. This is a kid since I pulled up this Instagram. Look at this kid doing Legos. Good for him. Teach your kids how to Lego. I mean, the rest of my stuff is all like pens and stationery and stuff like that. But every once in a while, you get somebody doing Legos. Oh yeah, this is a fun thing. If you're going to the Baltimore Pen Show, you can see these dudes talk about pens. Greenwald, Mike Allen, Jonathan Brooks, Chad Herbert. I think they should have gotten Ryan Krusak for that too, but they didn't ask me, so pay it forward. Wow, we funded? Oh, that was last year or something. Anyway, any hoozle. Lowell Greenwald. Yeah, I don't think of him as a I don't think him as like a pen maker, but I mean he is. I just don't ever think about it. Look at this. Let's see. Look at the spread on my stream. It's tough to say. Who thinks they're the oldest one here? I mean, obviously Tony's attitude is the oldest, but he's not the oldest because I think I'm older than him. Wow, so young. Jesse, shush. We're about the same age. Pelicans. Yeah, I mean, like Pelicans are one of those things where every once in a while you get a bad pen. Like, what is a Napster? Get out of here. Sometimes Pelicans will turn up a little bit bad, but usually they're pretty good. Youngins crowd. I don't know if you're really a youngin at 27. Tony is super old. That's accurate. Especially what's going on here? Julie's here. Look at that. What's up, Julie? Mom and I treat ourselves to a pedicure once a month. Totally worth it. All seasons are pedicure seasons. Yeah, never been. Next time you're all together, Julie. So, Julie, I think, is actually moving out here sometime in the next few months. So, 23 make you the third youngest-ish, probably. Take a snooze. Look at that. 64. Sandra and I are older than Tony. Well, yeah. Jesse or Brian? No, Jesse's not. Jessie just says she's old. She's not actually old. 61. Look at this. Look at this spread. We got everything from 18 or 19 up to 64. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. My sister is... oh. Wait. Brian Chu, Cameron Clark. Oh, weird. Message retracted. Anyway. Jesse may look young, but whatever. Older than Brian, but okay. You are? Wow. I didn't know you were in your early 80s, Sandra. 37? Yeah, I mean, I'm like 39, I guess. Something like that. Almost 40-ish. I don't know, 39. Pretty solid 39. I mean, my sister's over 30. Just, I wouldn't tell anybody that. What is a Napster? 37 in a row. That's right. I have successfully eluded death by my enemy's hands for like 39 years. So, man, jet pens is dangerous. I need to make another jet pens order. I haven't done it in a while. Got any new arrivals here on the jet pens I need to know about? Watercolors. Any more Pinboy Roy cameos? Oh, yeah, no, not really. It was fun doing that for him. He contacted me about that a while back. He's like, hey, you want to be in this thing? And I was like, yeah, definitely. So that was cool. There was a lot of silly Brian Goulet in there for sure. A lot of really ridiculous Brian Goulet. I kind of wonder what Roy told him to do. But anyway, except you just did. I know, that was the joke, Julie. I'm going to be the answer in April. There you go. It's about to be the answer. Yep. Let's see. Firefox. What do I need here? Jabun Techo Biz Diary. Alright, those are cool. I don't need another one, though. Midori notebook covers. Goat leather. It's a goat. Clear folders. Man, I don't need any of this. Mechanical pencil. Fortunately, I don't need any of that. Frictions. Oof, no thank you. Anybody here like the friction pens? Man, I'm not a fan. Katie. This cat's like, let me put my butt in your face. Here, enjoy some butt. I do not. I do not at all. Ah. Oh, I'm trying to get this window somewhere I can. There we go. No longer be the answer by the time you become the answer. Oh, there can only be one answer, right? Your students think you're in your 20s. Well, that's because you're we, Julie. You're wee and young. Any plans to do a review on the Lamy Bronze ink when it comes out? Yeah, sure. I haven't got it yet, so we'll see. Let's see. I saw something about fountain pen. Oh, yeah. As a youngin', I'm trying to infect the fountain pen virus into as many people as you can. There you go. There you go. My wife will be answer in May. Yeah, so when that comes out, the bronze, I will do it. You do? What's the you do? You like frictions? That's weird. You're a weird kid, Julie. You should give yours away. Yeah, I tested out a bunch of them a long time ago, but like I'm surprised Julie's into them because Julie lives in Texas, and in Texas it gets hot. And so if you lose your, oh, you hear that? She's the loudest purr in the house. She doesn't like to get right on the mic like Clipsy does, but she's the loudest in the house. Yeah, Julie, if you leave those friction pen, like you write some stuff with friction, leaving your car, it will all disappear. Because with any heat at all, it just goes poof. So it's kind of neat, but dangerous. She is gnawing on my arm is what she's doing. Ooh, Stabilo Boss Mini Pastel Love Highlighters. Stabilo Boss has nice highlighters. I like those. Oh, I'm gonna do... Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, laminators use heat, right? So, Zebra Cerasic Clip Marble Color Gel Pen. Whoa, weird. Check this stuff out. Marble color. So I guess it writes in a weird marbly color. I got a red and blue marble. Oh, that's pretty dope. Blueberry smoothie. Mint shower, tropical mango. That's kind of boring. I think the blueberry smoothie is the best one. All right. Blueberry smoothie. Oh, restock notification. All right. Well, I'll just put it on my wish list then. You've yet to try Rhodia? Get you some Rhodia, man. You can get, yeah, if you put it in the freezer, it will mostly reappear. It's not quite as quite as good. The thing that bothers me about them is that they're so pale. I really wish they were not as pale. Like I want some denser ink color. All right, add to my wish list. Good, done. I'm probably trying to do math. Being able to erase is awesome. Yeah, that's true. My sister Julie is a mather. She got the math genes. You're a broke student. That's fine. I mean, Rhodia's not that expensive. It's like $5 for a pad, and those pads last a while. Or if you want to like really go for it, get yourself one of these for $12 and cut it up into multiple regular size notebooks. Look at this thing. It's huge. This is an A4, I think it is. This is number 30. No, this is A3, I think. Number 38. This is an A3 pad. It's huge. In fact, it's so big, I don't really have it on my... Yeah, Michael's coupons. You can get half off. You can get them for like $3 at Michael's. So I don't really have this on my desk because it takes up so much room. I can't really reach my keyboard. I have to like reach all across it. But, you know, sometimes it's nice to be able to do a whole bunch of color swatches or something. But, yeah, A3 is a big-ass notepad. Is big. So 2 A4s? Yup. Size of your placemats? I think it's bigger than you... Yeah, it might be placemats if you got big old placemats. I find the paper to be as good as the pads. Oh, really? On the big one? You know what? I don't think so either on the A3, Brian. I don't know why, but... Yeah. Kokyo Campus. Yeah, those Kokyo Campus B5s are real nice. I have no problem with those. I like them a lot. Yeah, I keep moving my keyboard out of the way. Like I have a shelf that all my monitors and stuff sit on, which is why this has some shake if you thump the table. But I just push it forward, so I have my whole desk space open, and an A3 would definitely take up all that room. But yeah, it's really good for random notes. I keep one of these. This is a Baron Fig Mastermind. I'm still using a Mastermind. I'm still actually using the same Mastermind I got last year, although this is almost dead. It's got a few more pages, but it helps me keep track of stuff I need to do. Like, these are all reviews that let's see, have I kept up? Oh, I got you Blank Slate. That needs to happen immediately now that that's open. But anyway, this is these are reviews that I need to do still, and like ideas for reviews and that kind of thing. So, you know. Oh, hey, I've done this one. I can check it off. Ooh, I did this one too. All right. Look at me. I am a beast. Anyway. Apica B6 or MD paper A5 are great for notes. Yeah, those are pretty good. Pretty good. So, yeah, I think the paper in the A3 seems thinner than the ones in the like the ring bound pads and the spirals and stuff. Or spirals really what I meant. Stapleless staplers. I'd get one of them probably. Energel Infree. Gel pen. What is this? Sure. All these pens I'm like finding on jet pens are all out of stock. I guess that means I'm safe. Someone order Mike's nightmare paper from Blank Slate. Do you, Bijou, do you have that link? Can you put that link in the chat? Because I want to see what that nightmare paper is like. I lost the link last week. I think I did. Let me make sure. Yeah, I lost the link. And so I don't remember what it looks like, but it is nightmare paper. Have to go work out. It's awesome to speak to you amazing people. Adios. See you later, Evan. Glad you could come by. Thinking about a second order from Blank Slate. Dude, I really like Blank Slate paper. If you haven't checked out Blank Slate, and you can wait a bit for my review, or just go to blankslate.com or blankslatepaper.com. It's great. Really good stuff. Good paper, real cool designs you can make with it. Can you post links in chat? Yeah, you should be able to post links in chat. If it gets filtered to me, and I'll unfilter that shit. So, yeah. I mean, there you go. There it is. Nightmare paper. Oof. It's actually, this could be worse. This is the nightmare paper. Let me make it bigger. That's so in Blank Slate, it lets you choose rulings. Currently, there are many, many rulings. This is not that bad. Yeah, I'm looking at the website for jet pens, Julie. Yeah, look at that. So many lines and dots, but it's actually like you wouldn't want to write on that. Don't order it. But but yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, I'm really pleased with mine too. I'm glad other people are as well. It's good stuff, man. Let's see what paper they've got this set to. This is Domtar. I really like the Domtar. It's good stuff. I like both. People keep going in and change it. Yeah, so you can change that and it changes it live, which is pretty cool. Let's see. One of these is whiter. I forget which one. It might be the HP that's a little bit whiter. Anyway, whatever. It's all good. Unusable. Like the whole thing was solid color. Oh, that's pretty terrible. I'm going to have to keep this link just to keep an eye on what kind of horror is going on in this thing. The whole thing was a solid color. Nice. I think somebody should order that and send it to Mike, but make it worse first. It needs some reticles. It needs some... Oh, man. Somebody's changing it already. Oh, man. So, it's weird the link is an editable persistent link. That is a little weird, right? Except that... Oh, here, I'm gonna name this design, actually. There we go, save. Whoa. Oh, no, it's getting worse as we watch. Hold on. There we go. Now people are changing it just to be funsies. They're trying to make it solid color, I think. I called it the... Oh, wait. Where'd it go? Aw. Weird, I keep trying to name it. It keeps not letting me. I don't know. Then I get a sample notepad? Yeah, I did. I did. He gave me one in DC. Can you compare the HP and Domtar if I have them handy? Yeah, I do. One sec. All right. This is getting worse as we watch. Somebody's messing with it. All right. So this is HP Premium 32 pound. Let me get on my desk cam here. Too much light. That's better. All right, so this is the HP Premium. Still too much light, actually. There you go. Now you can see the subtler tones. So I have big orange lines, little gray lines in the middle of those, and then I have yellow lines coming through to sort of section it off, which is pretty darn nice. And then this one is, this is also Dom Tar. This is one that people wrote a bunch of stuff on at Pen Club. Oh no, this wasn't Pen Club actually. This was at Fountain Pen Speed Dating, whatever they call it, the Fountain Pen Mixer. People are just like writing a bunch of stuff on there. But yeah, double broads, very smooth, and this stuff does not bleed even a little bit. Like this is a flex down here, and like it finally got a little bit to come through, just barely, but that's pretty much just show through and not bleed. And that's the only place it did anything. So yeah, it's pretty tough. That's the Dom Tar. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's both of them actually. All right, hold on a sec. So that's HP, and that's Dom Tar. I'd say the HP is definitely whiter. This is like a slightly more cream color than the HP, but the HP is a very bright white. That's why I had to actually turn off one lamp and like turn the other one very down so that you can actually see the color, because it's so bright. So yeah, both of them are actually very, very good papers. So one of them I think you get 10 more pages of when you buy the pad. I think it's yeah, the Dom Tar you get an extra 10 pages. So that's a thing to consider. But it's you know, it's 10 pages. Did he die? No, I didn't die. Not yet. Not yet. What's this one? This one is also Dom Tar. This is Audrey's dot reticle grid. So she did a version that's dot grids. It has occasional reticles. That's her zoom nib. I totally forgot she had a zoom nib. If I remembered, I would have had it at the fountain pen speed date thing. Oh, interesting. These are like, looks like she was testing crayons or something in here. Huh. Anyway, I don't know why I have Audrey's pad, but I do. So. Hey, Teresa, welcome. So yeah, we've got 3, and then we got the tester one that he gave us. So we're awash in those right now. I don't need any for a bit, but I'll definitely be back. How's the Nightmare looking? Oh, Nightmare's looking good. Look at that Nightmare paper. Woo! Woo! That is unusable garbage. Unusable garbage. Alright, they're showing off shading and sheen. Does one do it better? Are they the same? You know, I haven't tested that, honestly. I would say probably use the HP for sheen, maybe. I don't know. Has anybody tried to use it for shading or sheen? Let me, let's see. What is this? This is Dom Tar. Let me grab one that has some sheen on it. What if I got inked up that has sheen? I don't know if I have anything inked up that has sheen, honestly. What do I have? Oh. What do I consider to be a staple for a Super Bowl party? Here's the thing. I don't actually go to Super Bowl parties. I barely ever watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, you better have beer, though. This is Diamond Skull and Roses. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it's still drying. I just put a bunch of ink on this paper here. Let me put a little bit on this other one. That's HP. This is a pretty sheeny ink. We'll see how it goes. Guac. Gotta have that guac, man. Yeah. Yeah, both of them show sheen. Shading? What do I have that's a shader? Do I have any shading inks right now? This. I think the winner for shading is actually... I mean, they're both pretty good. I'm going to say that the Domtar is a little bit better at shading. They're both equally sheeny. Actually, the HP got a little bit of feathering going on here with this ink. Let me turn on a thing here. So this is this is Domtar, and there's definitely, it's hard to see a little bit because of the diffuse light, but that's definitely got some sheen on it. You can see it's got some shade. And this is the HP, which also has sheen, but again, it's hard to see under this light. I have lights right now that are not working for sheening, but I think the shading is better on the HP. Or rather, is that Domtar? Shit. Yeah, this is HP. I think I'd go with the Domtar maybe for shading. Seems like it's a little bit better. Just a little bit though. I mean, they're both good. Hunkering down for the Super Bowl. Yeah, I believe it. You ordered the damn rotor fountain? Good. All right. Well done. Good deal. Light brown red strap, dark gray interior. That's a solid choice, man. Well done. Browns and grays? You gotta mix some browns and grays. Brown and gray, great. And expensive. No, I haven't got any experience with elemental paper. I heard that it had problems with fountain pens. It looked kind of expensive. I just wasn't really into the gimmick, so I didn't buy any. Talk to Tony, though. He's got some elemental, I think. Got some OPM points for this. What's an opium point? Sounds delicious. Might get some, too. Superb Owls. Tomoe River. Oh, Tomoe River elemental would probably be fine, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't really go wrong with Tomoe River if you want that kind of shading and sheen stuff. Oh, geez, the terror paper has gotten worse. Here we go. Whoa. That's pretty bad. That is, even up here without the orange dots, it's horror. Gross. Oh, other people's money. Oh, I see. I might close the window now that it's gotten dark. Yeah, a lot of places actually have to charge sales tax because of this new Supreme Court ruling. So you're going to see sales tax from a lot of online vendors that you didn't see sales tax from before. That's the way it goes. I just finished my first beer that I poured an hour ago. Yep. OPM means something different right here. Traffic all week's been horrible, getting worse every day. It will. Regular elemental paper was hit or miss. Some people got a good batch, others didn't. Yep, that's what I heard. That was the word on the street. So, yeah. What's the horror paper look like last week? Wolf. It's gross. It's real bad. Needs a physical review. I am not going to buy that. These are like $24 a pad. And because it's all custom and all that jazz, I'm not going to pay $24 for that because holy crap, it's gross. That is real. That is horrible. Look at that. Can't use that for anything. Nothing. Junk. JUNK. Let y'all know you think I try that. Yep, definitely do that, Teresa. opm.gov. Orderly reopening. Oh. Huh. Interesting. OPM, orderly reopening of federal government. That sounds very strange. It's a weird acronym, man. Living near the mall. Oh, yeah, gross. Yep. Sounds terrible. Yeah, the ink does stick to the printed parts, so you could technically do it. Whatever kind of printing process you're using actually does work with ink. I know Anna told me what it was, but I don't remember what he does with it. So, because there are some printing processes that like the ink will just bead off of and it won't soak in, but this stuff is fine. So it's totally fine. Is that an Audrey? No, that's a cat. Uh-oh. What'd it do? A cat knocked over a food dish. There was a crash. Well, they've been begging for food for a while, but I'm on the interwebs. Took me an hour to get home from Buckhead. Oof. It's like Plaid and polka dots. Yeah. It's like if Plaid and polka dots had some terror baby. That's what it would be. Here's the current iteration. Woof. Just gross. That's nice. Wallpaper a room you hate with it. Or if you'd like to hate a room, wallpaper it with that nonsense. Pizza time? It might be pizza time. Might also be nap time. Sometimes it's nap time when Audrey gets home. We'll have to see how it goes. People are requesting you come in here. I said people are requesting you come in here. I don't know. They want to see your face. I mean, I don't either, but... She's feeding all the animals. Give her a minute. Did you bring home pizza? No. Nope, she didn't bring home pizza with her. No. I was working. She claims she was working. So, I don't know. Probably making nibs or something. That's probably what she was up to. That's her job. So, she's been working hard on SIGs and all kinds of stuff lately, so she has been a busy beaver. What polishes did she get from Polish Pickup? I don't know. She hasn't told me. They say they love you and you need to come in. I don't know where she's gone. Look, I've already yelled. You've heard me. I've already yelled twice. She'll show up when she's good and ready. Let's see. Y'all can yell all you want. She's not coming sooner. It's like Team Audrey. Gotta get some Audrey stickers made, Julie. You're right. They're doing men's work. Next thing you know, they're not bringing you dinner. Oh, she's gonna punch you right in the neck, Tony. You're lucky she's already seen you once this year. That's your one time. Oh, man. You let them read, you let them drive, own property, vote. Now they're not bringing me dinner. No. Now, the only time she ever brings pizza home with her is if she decides to go and pick up our favorite pizza place. But that's like an extra 20 minutes drive for her, so I always tell her not to. Unless she insists, in which case I let her. Because it's great pizza. Pets are demanding food. It's true. I took a doctor. It did. It took a doctor to take over the Nibmaster title. That is accurate. She is. I hear noises. Audrey noises.
I hear noises.
Hey, there she is. She's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Look at her fancy hat. What's this?
Wrong side. Haha.
Oh, she brought me home some ink.
It's so bright in here.
I know, right?
So bright I could see that side.
You could?
Oh, yes.
Well, I have a lot of lights on.
Yes, you do.
So, people are very happy you're finally here.
Yeah, you've been gone forever.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Turns out. Yeah. Yes, this is Ink 19 from the Philly show. I've been.
Because you didn't get one.
Because I forgot to get one, so. You know, I like to buy stuff at shows because I feel like other people need to. I don't know. Becky says hi. Julie says she's Team Audrey.
Oh, wow.
Sandra's been yelling at you to come, so is Jesse.
Hold on a second.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back in a second.
No, don't leave. They'll take me out. Yeah? Oh, is Tony coming to Baltimore? Oh, that's good. I didn't know Tony was coming to Baltimore. Oh, shit. What's this? Oh.
I can bearing gifts.
I have my own cupcake girl. Stream just got so much better. Is what Jesse says.
Wow.
Yeah, these are Audrey is the official cupcaker baker for birthdays at Franklin Christoph. Julie says it's a cute hat you have there.
Oh, thank you. It said I don't actually need it today, but
Yeah, it was actually warm today.
it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking around without a jacket this afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, see you, JC. He says, "Okay, Audrey's here. Now I can go care for my daughter in peace." Ciao for
Wow.
now. He's like,
What? Otherwise, what was gonna happen?
I don't know. He would just kept watching the stream, I guess. I don't know. His poor daughter. Bring back Audrey. She's right here. I didn't get rid of her. She's right there, man.
I mean, I got rid of myself from. Ow! Sorry, she bit my foot.
Oh, there's a scraggly dog on the floor back here biting Audrey's feet. Let me move the chat here right quick.
They don't have to see this. They don't want to see here.
But they might want to.
No.
There we go.
What?
Tony's coming to Baltimore as a knock employee? Oh, man. That sounds like fun. Rewell sent something that was probably emojis, but they turned into squares.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh, look, there's wrapping paper back there.
Yep, where have you been?
I don't know. Who looks in that corner? Not me.
Katie, take your butthole away. Come on now.
She's been...
Stop that.
Oh, my. These animals have been all over my desk all stream.
Oh, that's good.
It's like they were starving to death or something.
I think they were.
Yep. So, indeed. Tony says first women start doing men's work, then they stop bringing you dinner. Yep. Almost as scary as sharing a room with Brad. I shared a room with Brad last year. It was totally fine. He doesn't snore much, as far as I can tell.
Not
Or
as
actually,
much as you.
well, actually, we said we both snore, but neither of us heard the other one, so it was fine. I was sharing a room with. I don't know about sharing a room with Nick. That sounds like a way not to sleep for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. They were cupcakes. They were cupcakes. Cupcakes indeed. These are vanilla white cupcakes with what is it? Blackberry? Blackberry frosting. You know how glistening and delicious that frosting looks.
Eat one. Have some ASMR.
No, that's gross. I'm not gonna do that. Whose birthday was it? I don't know. Whose birthday was it?
Brian.
Did Brian like his cheesecake?
Yeah, he ate a slice of it. He didn't have a cupcake.
No. Did anybody else like the cupcakes?
Yeah.
That's good. Brian requested cheesecake, and Audrey's like, hell no, I'm not making a cheesecake. So she bought him some cheesecake and then made cupcakes.
Yeah.
So. Oh, Beachy wants to know what you got from Polish Pickup.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
What?
I mean, I sort of let it settle for a little while, unless it's something that's really capped low. Then I'll do it early, but nothing that I want is really capped that low. So I usually do it like Sunday.
Well.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Scraggles.
She attacking a cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
What she does.
Yeah.
Jim is sharing a room with Nick and Ralph for Baltimore.
Well,
That's a choice.
that's a choice you made. Okay. Yeah.
He's a millennial. They don't
I
sleep.
mean,
He'll be
they're
fine.
both very awesome, but
Yeah.
not necessarily for sleeping.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, it's good unless you want to sleep. That's, although that might mean that neither of them's ever there, so you can get plenty of sleep.
Well, maybe that's true.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You made a pin for Franklin in exchange for a cheesecake. Nice. Seems like that was a pretty decent trade. Nick's coming to Baltimore. You're out. Tony's out because Nick's coming to Baltimore. Yeah. What's up, Kat? Oh yeah, for you Lego and Overwatch fans, Lego has Overwatch sets now. I have a Diva set.
Your favorite character?
Because of the baby Diva. Yeah, we were at the mall, which we haven't been to a mall in like probably a year or something. I went to this Lego store and it was a Diva and Reinhardt double set.
Two of his favorite characters.
These are my two favorite characters in Overwatch. A tiny little Reinhardt minifig. How dope is that? So I kind of had to get this, I guess, because you know. So yeah, you can get yourself a Diva and a Reinhardt. They also have like all kinds of, they got tracers and all kinds of stuff. So you know, I got the two mechs because that's how I roll. Saturday and Sundays are a busy work day, so you buy Friday or else you forget to. She buys Friday because otherwise she works all weekend. Bijou. So if she doesn't do it that day, she'll forget the rest of the weekend.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I have to promote stuff for people so I don't forget because I'm posting a lot for it. Yep,
Audrey's been posting a zillion things. Find her at rightonthenail.com. Let's look at Audrey's website. Oh, how's this for some blank slate design paper, Audrey?
That's not blank at all. That's a very not blank design.
There's nothing blank about that. No, this is Mike Hurley's horror paper. Pen Addict and now Inkdependence fans have been doing horrible things to this. It is a live view. It changes as people make changes. So it's been changing for the last couple of weeks. It is currently unusably bad.
Yeah, it is.
Unusable.
Yeah.
House is apparently going to be the party house for the Triangle Show. Hey, you want to stay at Sandra's house for the Triangle Show?
You want to have a cheese and wine party?
Hell yeah, cheese and wine party. Also, it's like closer than our place is. She says they're going to have a pajama party.
Ow, stop it. Sorry.
Goodness. This is Audrey's site. Right on the nail. Look at this picture of Audrey. That's some vintage Audrey doing science stuff.
That was me in Cambodia.
She was in Cambodia when she took that.
And you can't see it, but I have a snail in my hand.
There's a snail right there. It's a huge snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. This is some polished pickup stuff.
No, it wasn't polished pickup.
Oh, whatever. We had to hunt for conversation hearts because...
Which they suck now. They're just terrible and hard. Ugh.
Yeah, well, Brock's were always terrible.
No, you shut your mouth.
They were always terrible, unedible garbage. Is that a polished pickup?
Yes, one of them.
There you go.
The one on the right.
Boom! Look at that. She's better at photography than I am by a large margin. Look at that fancy nail. There you go. Anyway, so go check out rightonthenail.com. Right on the nail for all your nail needs.
Oh, you don't have to.
Or whatever.
I get it.
She has a Patreon at patreon.com/rightonthenail.
0 patrons? I've never.
She never tells anybody that...
Never.
She's never told anyone she has a Patreon, so she has 0 patrons.
I believe it says it on the top of my blog there.
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Look,
see it.
Scroll down. Right there. Support Right on the Nail. Right
there.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to do something better. It's like hidden. Yes. She's like, no, it's totally on the blog. Everybody should see it. Nobody's going to look at that. They're looking at nail polish.
Well, good for them. I get it.
Patreon.com/rightonthenail to give Audrey your money.
Don't.
Money.
Don't.
Give it to Audrey.
Save your money, buy a coffee. I'm really selling it, I know.
Let's see. Must be reverse trick-or-treating? There might be reverse trick-or-treating if Jesse gets drunk and Audrey needs candy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she kept yelling. We're going reverse trick-or-treating!
Yeah.
It was interesting. We walked so much further than we had to
because
Jesse and Adam were like, we have to go to the right. So we had to go all the way around a city block to get to the place that was...
things that are in cities?
Shut up. I was in shirt sleeves.
I said, if you have to go outside, forget about it.
Well...
He did not listen.
That's because I am a good husband. And it's 10 to midnight in the UK, so you're out. Get out of here, Cameron. Go to bed. Let's see. When's Triangle Show? Triangle Show is like right at the beginning of June. A large margin. A largin. Approved. Small chance if your brother gets a job there. Yeah, man, you should totally come on down. We got a guest room or whatever, Brian. Daughter just ran over... What? Daughter just ran over because they were watching some cartoon and the main character got a fountain pen? Hey, alright. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's nice. Hey, there's a scraggly dog.
Yeah.
You should turn on her flashing blinky thing. This is so we can find her in the yard. Look at that. She's like a little moon. So, yep. You're in a tank top. I gave you my coat. I kept telling you to put the coat back on because you were wearing a tank top, and that's absurd. That's even worse than I was maybe even wearing this shirt. I don't even know. So, it's a bad idea. And that wasn't your coat. That was some coat you stole from somebody in the bar. I don't even know whose coat that was. She needs a tip jar at pin shows. I agree she should have a tip jar at pin shows. I don't think Scott would go for it, though.
No, not at all.
So
He'd
don't
be
tell...
like, what you're doing is your job, so just do that. That's not a service. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Look, we can put this system in place. If you want to give Audrey a tip, give it to me and I'll pay her later. Don't tell Scott.
Don't tip me.
Don't tip her.
Yep.
Do not give her hundreds of dollars in tips. Yeah. Something about, yeah. Yada yada. No tips for Audrey. All right. Well, folks, it's been an hour and 47 minutes according to my counter. So that means it's probably time for me to turn this off. And I don't know, we having pizza or a nap?
I really want a nap. I'm so tired.
I'm real tired too. So probably a nap and then pizza. So thanks for hanging out with me for the last almost 2 hours.
Oh, Signibs are now available individually. But don't buy too much because I don't have that many made, but I have some.
Signibs are now available individually on the franklinkristoff.com website. Audrey, did you guys send out the notifications about who got the antique glass 45s?
I think so. So if you, I think so. I had nothing to do with it, so I don't. But I think we went and did the random drawing, and Mandy emailed. I think so.
It's a solid maybe, but that's not what Audrey does. So,
yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Audrey says
if somebody didn't order it and they gave it to me, I don't really know.
Fair enough. Yep. So I still have stickers. If you want stickers, I've got.
Dog.
Yeah, I have Nose and Scraggles and Mike stickers. Somebody actually ordered a couple of them the other day. So those are the only 2 that have been ordered.
9 left.
Yep, there are approximately 9 of each one left. So if you want one of those, drop me an email or to this PayPal link thing right here, paypal.me/inkdependence, and tell me what you want. So there you go. Now I will cry. Wait, why are you crying? Oh, because you didn't know that you got one. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't get an antique glass 45 long either. So tip jar.
I didn't either. So
she didn't get one either. So there you go.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and it's nap time. It's been a long day, so I'll see y'all later.
Have a good weekend.
Yep. Till next time, think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Peace out.
Have your pets spayed and or neutered.
Spay and neuter your pets. See y'all.